A young boy has become the youngest person to cross Australia on a bike. 10-year-old Daniel Mallinson from the New South Wales Central Coast has just completed an adventure that few of us would dare to attempt. Dan and his dad set off from Perth less than 2 months ago to raise money for children in China living with HIV.
There's nothing unusual about a 10-year-old boy on a bike, but there are few who have ridden as far as Daniel Mallinson. Starting in Perth, he and Dad Geoff cycled 4,204 kilometres, arriving home on the New South Wales Central Coast 50 days after the journey began.
Congratulations, Dad! Daniel! Tired.
With their epic ride at an end, there was one last thing to do. Daniel delivered a small bottle of water from the Indian Ocean to the Pacific. Dad couldn't be prouder.
You know, we had moments where it was tough and moments where we looked at each other and we went, you know, this is really hard, do we want to keep going? But in the end, you know, we woke up in the morning and we're still in the bush and it was another day and we had some more Ks to do and we get to see something really interesting and meet some interesting people, and so we kept pushing on.
Did you learn a lot about Australia on this ride?
I learned that it's a big country.
Mum Kerry and little sister Lene admit that there were a few nerves on the home front.
I was just worried he might get run over by a car or something might happen to him while he's away.
Well, my first thought was road trains. But yeah, look, I was a little nervous about some things, but by the time they left, I was quite confident that, you know, that it would be okay.
Just above us is pretty crazy. It's blowing us off the road, so for safety's sake, we're going to sit it out. And then we're going to try and do the next 8 Ks or so into the next town and call it quits for the day, because it's getting pretty nasty out here.
Well, I don't know what you were doing at 10 years old, but it probably didn't involve a ride across the Nullarbor Plains. It's a remarkable and inspiring achievement in itself, but for Daniel, adventure wasn't the only thing on his mind.
My auntie's a doctor who works with kids in China who have HIV positive, so they started a little group called Elam Kids, and they help kids get better. One by one, so then they can be normal people and go to school and have education.
Our kids didn't really know what it was and didn't know what it was like, but now, you know, we're quite happy, even for ourselves, to learn that it's fine for our kids to be able to play alongside someone with HIV. There's no issues at all. Have sleepovers, have plays, and really be able to bring them in as a normal person in society and, you know, treat them just like any other kid.
As for Daniel, it's back to school for now, but he's already plotting his next big adventure.
To ride around America on a unicycle.
We can't ride one yet, so I'd like to see that happen. I'm sure there'll be a few crashes between now and then.
Yeah, look, if he wants to do it and he's really that motivated for it, you know, why not?
You did it!
Chris Rowe, World News Australia.